Hallelujah. There is none like you. You are faithful God, faithful God. None compared to you. You are amazing God, amazing God. There is none like you. You are faithful God, faithful God. None compared to you. You're amazing God, amazing God. You are, you are, you are. You're amazing God, amazing God. You are, you are. You are, you are amazing God, amazing God. Heaven and earth adore you, angels bow before you. What a mighty God you are, God. Heaven and earth adore you, angels bow before you. What a mighty God you are. Hey, heaven and earth adore you, angels bow before you. What a mighty God you are. You are. You are, you are, you're amazing God, amazing God, you are, oh, you are, you are, you're amazing God. There is none like you, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah. 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 Glory. Glory. What an awesome time in God's presence. What an awesome time in God's presence. So, what an awesome time in God's presence. Yeah. So, it's been a while. It's been a while, right? It's been a while. Uh, so, hello friends, and I welcome you to today's lesson. Today's lesson is lesson 20. Lesson 20, So we are hitting down with lesson 20 today. Yeah. So, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been doing? How have you been rehearsing? Hope you've been practicing those things I taught you in my lesson 1, in my lesson 2, in my lesson 3, down to lesson 19. Yeah. Hope you've been practicing, right? So today is lesson 20. So we're gonna do great things today. So but before I continue, I would like to introduce myself again. For those of you who've known me already, uh, and for those who haven't known me, so let me just do a brief introduction. Okay, I remain my humble self, Omogbo Bright, aka Bright Keys. Yeah, I'm a gospel artist. I'm a songwriter, a vocalist, a music coach, voice coach, and I'm a keyboardist. I'm a keyboardist. I play keyboard. I play the keyboard. I know what I was just doing if I was just doing a little bit of rehearsals on my voice, and so before now, that was the beginning. So um, so what is this channel all about? So if you're familiar with my videos and my channel, you'll be observing that I've been teaching a series of keyboard training, right? Yes. For this course at this moment or at this particular time, I'll be running down a series of keyboard training. Yes, I'll be running down a series of keyboard training. For those who have been wanting to learn the keyboard for years and it's been difficult for you, or peradventure you have your keyboard but you don't know who to meet or where to go to learn, this is an opportunity. So what I'm doing in this video, I'm teaching keyboard online. Yeah, I'm teaching keyboard. I'm teaching the basics, the basic foundation, the simplest level. I'm teaching it to the simplest level. Even if you've learned the keyboard before, and peradventure you've learned the keyboard before and you don't understand, you know watching my videos, you will understand everything. Everything. I'm not just teaching only the practical alone. I'm teaching you the theory. I'm teaching you the theory and everything you need to know about the keyboard. Yes. So you don't need to bother where to go to or who to pay money to learn. If you can watch my videos, if you can watch my videos or my series that I'm going to be uploading, everything from lesson 1. I have my lesson 1 in my channel. It's there in my channel. I have my lesson 2. I have my lesson 3. I have my lesson 4, my lesson 5, my lesson 6, lesson 7, lesson 8, lesson 9, lesson 10, lesson 11, lesson 12, lesson 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and lesson 19. So today is lesson 20. So if you are serious minded, if you really want to learn the keyboard and become a professional, if you want to play all keys, if you want to know how to play all keys and become a professional, if you have to watch all my lessons, all the lessons, because in all the lessons I explain exhaustively well how to play the keyboard. I gave the foundation, I gave the definition of music in my lesson 1, I gave the types of music, I gave the history and the classification of musical instruments. I told you where the keyboard belongs to. I told you about the woodwind, the percussion, the string. I told you everything, and I told you the foundation of the keyboard, the difference between the keyboard, between the piano and the organ. I told you the differences, right? So I'm not just teaching you only the practical section or only the theory section. I'm going to be teaching you all about the practical and the theory. And if you be conversant to my video, if you be watching my video, I know you will love it, right? Because I'll be explaining everything you need to know about the keyboard. So if you're just joining me in this video for the first time, please, you might want to help me by subscribing to my channel. Just subscribe to my channel right there. Just hit the subscription button. One of the benefits of subscribing is that you'll be getting notifications and updates. Yes. Once you subscribe to my channel, this is lesson 20. By the time I upload lesson 21, you automatically get notification and update. You'll be updated. Yes, you just go to YouTube and you just watch the next lesson. So please help me to subscribe, and at the same time, help me to share this video. Share this video to as many that are interested in the keyboard, that have been wanting to learn the keyboard for years and it's been difficult for them. Please share this video. And also, if you have your friends, your colleagues and your loved ones, your family, and those that have been wanting to learn the keyboard and it's been difficult for them, please, you can bring them in to this video, right? You can let them know about this, give them the information that Bright Keys is teaching keyboard online. Let them know and bring them, share this link to them as well, right? So please subscribe. So today we're doing lesson 20. Yeah, lesson 20. So I welcome you once again, and I pray that everything we're going to learn, you will understand everything. Everything I'm going to be teaching you today, you will understand them in Jesus' name. And at the same time, hope you've gotten your keyboard ready. That is very important. You cannot become a professional or an expert if you don't have the tools. If you don't, this is the tool we are using. This is the keyboard. This is my own keyboard. I'm using a Casio keyboard. So you cannot become an expert or a professional without your keyboard. So you need to get your keyboard ready. That is very important. You need to get your keyboard ready. So it's very, very important. Okay. And at the same time, I will need you to rehearse everything that I've shown you from lesson 1 to lesson 19 and this lesson 20. Please don't throw them away. If possible, like I told you, You can write them down. Write everything I was teaching you. Write them down. Write your notes. Form your notes, because very soon, by the time you become a professional, you'll be teaching as well. You'll be teaching other people as well. So you will need the notes. So don't throw those things away. Don't throw them away. Keep your notes. Make references to them, and always read them, and always rehearse. Without rehearsals, there's no becoming professional or becoming an expert. So you have to rehearse. You have to rehearse. Rehearse everything I've shown you. And if you have any questions troubling you, like I always say, please drop your questions in the comment section. Drop your question in the comment section. That is very important. Or you want to contribute, you can contribute to the class. You want to say something, go ahead, please. I want you to drop your comments and your questions. So, and at the same time, I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number there. So for those who want to chat me up privately, or those that want to have a personal tutorial, you can chat me up on my WhatsApp. So so you will be seeing it in the when I upload this video, when this video is uploaded. So let's go down to lesson 20. Lesson 20. Yup. Lesson 20. So in our previous lesson, that's lesson 19, I was teaching you how to play the C major scale, right? I taught you how to play the C major scale using your right hand, right? I taught you how to play the C major scale using your right hand. I taught you how to play the C major scale using your right hand. So remember I said that one of the benefits of you watching this video, or one of the benefits of you belonging to or joining my class or watching my videos, is that as you watch my videos frequently from all the lessons, I'll be teaching you how to play on all keys, how to run the scale. First of all, how to run all the scales on all keys. You need to know how to do that. That is very important. That one is going to ease out being transposing. If you want to play as a keyboardist, you don't need to transpose. I'm going to be showing you from the key of C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. I'm going to be showing you how to run all the scales in all those keys, and so you won't be transposing. Yeah, you won't be transposing. So now, as at last week, we did lesson 19, and I showed you how to run lesson 19 using your right hand. How to run the scales of C major. How to run the scales of your C major scales on using your right hand, right? So today we are going to be looking at using your left hand to running the scales of C major using your left hand. So let's move over to the keyboard right now. Keyboard time. Okay. Can you see the keyboard? Can you see the keyboard, right? Hope you can see the keyboard. Okay. So today we're going to be doing the same thing, continuation of lesson 19, but this is lesson 20. So I'm going to be showing, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play your C major scale using your left hand, because I already taught you in I already taught you how to use your right hand in lesson 19, right? Hope you rehearsed that. Please always practice everything I've been showing you. Always practice them. Practice, because constant practice makes perfect. Not only practice, constant practice, being consistent. You have to rehearse everything I've been showing you. That will bring you to perfection. Yes, if you're rehearsing, it will bring you to perfection. So always practice all that I've been showing you. Yeah, so today, so let's hit on with today's class. So so in our previous lesson, remember in our previous lesson, I taught you this. You remember in lesson 19, the C major scale, and I taught you this is the right hand. I taught you in your C major scale we are going to need the treble clef, because I told you the treble clef indicates what you play on the white keys, especially the C major. So, and I drew this for you. In case you don't understand this lesson, what I'm saying, just go to my lesson 19. I explain it there. So watch everything. I explained in my lesson 19. And in my lesson 19 and my lesson 18, I also explain it there. So just watch it so you can understand. So this is your do, your C is your do, your D is your re, your E is your mi, your F is your fa. This is for the right hand. Don't forget the right hand. I've not done to the left. I'll teach you to the left today. Your G is your so, your A is your la, your B is your your B is your T. Sorry, your B is your B is your T, and then your come back to do, which is your C. So this is both the letters of the treble and the bass. Sorry, the letters of the treble clef. The letters that are in the treble clef, both the line and the spaces of the treble clef. So, and we are dealing on C major. Remember I said C major scale is the most easiest scale because in this running of the scale, there's no neither sharp nor flat. It's just white. All the keys are just white, right? So this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and explain everything. So this is for the previous lesson, right? So we are going to be, and I also taught you. Remember I taught you the finger system. I told you the finger system. I taught you your thumb. Okay, let me do a recap. Let me do a recap. Remember I said this is your C. This is C major, right? I said remember I taught you how to identify your C. How to identify your C? Your C is before two black keys. Your C is before these two black keys. Look at it. C. Two black keys, your C. Two black keys, your C. You see? So this is your C. Your C is before two black keys. While your F is before three black keys. Look at your F. Look at your C. Look at your C here again. Two black keys. Look at your C. Look at your C here. Okay, so in lesson 19, I was showing you that how to play the major scale, your C major scale. We are starting with C major scale. Then in my lesson 21, I'll teach you C sharp. I'll teach you the major scale. This is C sharp. So in my lesson 21, you wouldn't want to miss my lesson 21 because I'll be showing you how to run the C sharp using your right hand and the left hand. So but for today's class, we are doing the left hand on the C major. So but I want to do a recap of lesson 19. You know that in the lesson 19, I explained how to run your C major scale, right? I explained it very exhaustively well, and I told you if you want to play the keyboard, you don't do your hand like this. You curve your hands. You curve it. I told you everything will be in my lesson 19. I told you everything will be placed on the keyboard. Then this is your thumb is your do. Your re is your two. Your second finger is your re. Your third finger is your mi. And I told you that after you play your mi, while your third finger is on the key, you bring this one here, you bring it here, you curve it in such a way that nobody will see it. You see it now? See it. Then this your thumb, you curve it here, you use it to play fa, which is your F. Fa, you see? So, la, ti, do. I do it again. See. Do. See how I place all my fingers. All my fingers are placed on the keyboard. You can see it. Don't do like this, oh. Don't do. This one is wrong. Don't do like this. You curve your hands like this. This is your do. Your second finger is your re. Your third finger is your mi. And then you bring this thumb. You curve it here. Look at it. Are you seeing it? Why this your third finger is on this finger? Why this your third finger is on the key? Look at it. So why is on the key? You bring this one. You bring it here to play fa. Nobody knows. You do it very fast. Then you continue with your second finger. So, la, ti, do. So we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The same way coming back. Remember, this is your C major. This is your C major. I'm still on the right hand. I'm not to the left. So when you're coming back, the same thing. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. You see? Do, ti, la, so, fa. Then this your third finger will come back here. You see? So you see? Then, are you saying it? So when you're coming back, this is your pinky finger, your pinky finger, which is your last finger, is your do. Then you come back to T. Your fourth finger, your third finger, your second finger, your thumb. Then you bring this particular third, you bring it here. You see that I cross my hand? You cross it here. But you let them to see it. See? You see it? So this for the right hand. Remember we are playing it on the middle C. Remember I told you the middle C is the point of intersection of both the bass clef and the treble clef. That's where you play your songs from. Your middle C. This is the middle C, right? Middle C. And I told you it usually used to be the C, the C3, the third C, the third or fourth C. I told you how to count an octave. Maybe when you count your octave, one octave, second octave. So this is the first C, second C, the third C. So this is the middle C. The middle C is where we will play our scales from, or song or chord, anything. You play from the middle C, right? So we are still on key C major. Don't confuse it. So today I'll be showing you the left hand. So let's go over to the left hand now. The left hand is very easy. It's very easy. But the left. Okay, so what do we do now? Okay, so for the left hand, we have this. For the left hand, we have this. For the left hand, we have your do, we have your re, we have your mi, we have your fa, we have your so, la, ti, then do, right? So this is your C, D, E, your F, G, A, B, C. So for your left finger, so for the left is quite different from the right. You know, this is your left finger, this is the right finger, this is the left. So the left, the first key that begins it, the first note that begins your do is your pinky finger, picking finger. So pinky finger is number 5, right? So you put number 5, you put it here, number 5. What do I mean? What do I mean? Look at what I'm trying to explain. This is it. Are you seeing it? Remember I said you place all your finger. This is your 5 finger, your number 5. Then your fourth finger plays your re. Fourth finger plays your re. I didn't place in the middle C. This is the C before the middle C. I'm playing it in the C before the middle C. I also play it in the middle C. I just wanted to explain. This is your picking finger. Your picking finger plays your do. Your second finger plays your re. So your second finger is your what? Is your fourth. Are you saying it? So your third finger plays your mi, third. Say it here. So your fourth finger plays your fa, fourth finger plays your fa, your fourth finger plays your fa. Are you saying it? So your fifth finger, which is your sorry, not your fourth, this is your second. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. This is your 5 finger, number 5, your number 4, your number 3, your number 2. It's your 2 finger that play your fa. No, not your. Sorry about that. This is your second finger. This is your number 2 finger. This is your number 5 finger, number 4, number 3, number 2, then number 1. Your 1 plays your so, which is your G. Number 1 plays your so, which is your G. So you put it here. You see it? So we have. Are you saying it? Then what you do? This is your third finger, this third one. You bring it here. See my hand. So you bring the third finger here. You see? So your third finger plays your la. So we have your 3. So you curve this hand, you curve it. Why your thumb is still on G, on saw, which is G, you curve your hand and you bring your third finger here. Then this is your La. Your third finger. Then your T is your second finger. T is your second finger. You see? I hope you're understanding it. So look at it. Then you curve your finger. Then your 1. Go back to your 1. Are you saying it? Did you get it? You go back to your 1. So look at what I did. Look at it here. Use your 5 finger. Your 5. This is the left finger. This is the left hand. Don't forget your left hand. So we have your again. Then you curve your third finger, you bring it to the La. Your third finger becomes your La, your third. So are you saying it? You curve it here. This one, you curve it here. Again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So the same way when you're coming back, the same way again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So if you're coming back the same way, so your thumb, then are you saying it? Your thumb. Then your thumb followed by your second finger, which is your T, your La, which is your third. Are you saying it? Your La, which is your third. Then you bring your 1, which is your saw. You bring it back here. Are you saying it? So are you saying it? Did you get it? The same way when you went. So when you're coming back, your 1, this is for the left finger, left-handed side. Don't forget left finger. When you play your end note, which is your Do, you play your T. Then you play your T is your second finger. You play your La, third finger. Then you bring your pinky. Yeah. So you bring your thumb. You bring your thumb here. Bring your back your thumb. Then you play your Fa. You saying it? Hope you got it. Did you get this? Did you get the construction? You can write it down if you want to write down, so you will get it very well. So what I'm trying to explain is, see, this is for the left. This is for the left hand. So on the middle C, it's going to be look at it with the left finger. So coming back, you curve your hand. So it's better you know how to play it using your right hand and your left hand. So I'm teaching, this is for the left. I'm teaching you the left hand. So don't try to speed up as a beginner or as you're learning it from the scratch. Don't try to hurry up on how to run it, how to become fast. No. Don't try to copy me. Don't try to do it like this. No. Do it slowly. Do it slowly. I know for the beginners, I know as a beginner, your hands might be stiff. Yes, your hand might be stiff as a beginner. So don't try to do it fast so that you can meet up how to be speed. No, don't hurry. Don't try to do fast on the running the scales. No, don't run it with so much speed. The speed will come by itself automatically by the time you're rehearsing. That's why I told you you have to practice and rehearse constantly. If you have That's why I told you get your keyboard. You cannot afford. You have to get your keyboard. Get your keyboard ready. Get your piano or your keyboard or get your keyboard ready so that you can practice. So you can do it gradually. This for the left. Remember again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So you do it gradually, step by step. Don't rush it. So the more you rehearse, the more the speed will be coming by itself. So the more you rehearse, the more the speed will be coming. The same thing with this is the right. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Are you saying it? So just keep practicing. Practice both the right hand and your left hand. Practice all that I've shown you. Do you understand? Practice and practice. So because in my next lesson, I'm going to be dropping lesson 21 in my next lesson. And lesson 21, I'm going to be teaching the scale of C sharp. We're already done with C major scale. So all you need to do now is to practice on your own. That's what you need to do now. Because if you don't practice, if you're always watching my video and you're not practicing, it won't really be nice because you will just be watching the theory, but you're not practicing. You're not putting it to work. You might not become a professional or an expert. So what makes you to become an expert or makes you to be different from other keyboardists or pianists is your rehearsals. You have to rehearse. This particular one, you have to rehearse it. You have to keep rehearsing in your spare time, your leisure time. You can be okay. I can give you a breakdown of rehearsals. Okay, probably you can be doing your rehearsals every weekend. If you're not free, if you're going to work, maybe you go to work Monday to Friday, and you can rehearse every Saturday. Every Saturday, maybe I have all my videos, all the series of my lessons on my YouTube videos. They're on my YouTube channel. Just search my name on Mogbo Bright or Mogbo Bright. Just search on my name and or subscribe to my channel. Then you will see all my videos. So in your spare time, you can watch the videos in your spare time. You don't need to watch it now. You can when you are ready, probably during the weekends. If you're free, you can watch these videos. Just don't rush it. Just watch it gradually, one after the other. Watch lesson 1, watch my lesson 2, watch lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 5, lesson 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Watch all the lessons. And for this particular scales, please don't rush it. Like I told you, don't rush it. Do it gradually. Use it like now. I've taught you the right hand. I taught you the right hand scale in lesson 19 and lesson 18. So I taught you the left today. So I want to put both of them to work. Now watch. So like I said, I said do not. What will make it to be different from other pianists or other keyboardists is your rehearsals. You have to rehearse. You have to rehearse all the time. Like I was saying, I said if you're not free during the weekdays because you go to work, you're not free during the weekdays. What you can do is rehearse during the weekend. Probably you can be rehearsing every Saturday, just an hour. It's not too much. 1 hour is not too much. Every Saturday. If you're working Monday to Friday, if you don't have time, what you can do, you can rehearse every Saturday, just 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour is not too long, right? Or peradventure, you work on Saturday, you can rehearse every Sunday after you come back from church. Just 1 hour. You have to give time to what you're becoming or what you want to learn. You have to give time to it so that you can become a professional in it. That's what will set you apart, right? That's what will set you apart. So, or if you're free, You can be watching it all the time. You can be rehearsing all the time, So that's just so like I said, as I also said, I said don't rush your don't rush the skills. What I'm teaching you, don't rush it. Let the speed come automatically by itself. Do you understand? So do it gradually, step by steps. So let me just round off today's class so that you can understand all that I'm showing you. So let me just round it off. Today's class is kind of long. Please don't be upset about it. It's just I'm trying to explain both the left and the right hand, using that to play the both and using both the right and the left hand. So please just bear with me. It's kind of long somehow. So like I said don't rush your scales. Don't try to hurry up. Don't try to hurry up and rush the scales, Don't do that. Don't rush the scales. Let the speed come by itself. Remember I showed you this. Hope you've drawn this. This is for the left hand. Your do, your re, your mi, your fa, your so, This is your C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Left hand, This is the left hand, right? Hope have you taken this? Have you drawn this? I want you to draw it. I want you to write it down. Have you written it down? Hope you've written it. You've taken notes, right? Okay, so okay, for the finger, I didn't give you the finger. So for the left, so you can do this for the finger. You can do this for the left finger. You can do this. Let's draw the hand. This is your pinky, right? Then followed by this one, followed by the longest one, followed by your second finger, followed by your thumb, right? Remember, this is your left hand, your left hand, right? So this is your pinky, is your do. This is your left hand. The pinky is your do. Your fourth finger is your re. Your third finger is your mi. Your second finger is your fa. Your thumb is your so. Then you come back to your this mi. This third finger you play your la. This third finger is one I will play la. Then followed by your second finger which you play ti. Then your thumb will play your do. So we have your do re mi fa sol la ti do. This is the left-handed side. Did you get that? Okay, so hope you got that, right? You've taken notes of it. Have you drawn it? Please, you can drop your questions in the comment section. That's very important. In case you don't understand, drop your comment and your question in the comment section. Yeah, so this is for the left. So in my next class, I'm going to be showing you how to play the C sharp major scale. So that is very important. You don't want to miss it at all. You don't want to miss it. So for the both hand, you have. So this is what I will call it. I will see you in my next class, right?